to celebrate the outstanding achievements of our students. Today we honor those students who have demonstrated not only academic excellence, but also an inspiring dedication to learning and growth. These young individuals have gone above and beyond in their pursuit of knowledge, setting an example for their peers and embodying the spirit of perseverance and passion that defines true success. To our honored students, your commitment to your schoolwork, your resilience in the face of challenges, and your relentless curiosity has not gone unnoticed. You've shown that greatness is not just achieved by talent alone, but through hard work, determination, and the willingness to push past the obstacles to reach your goals. To the families, friends, and teachers who have supported and inspired these students along the way, thank you for nurturing their potential and encouraging them every step of the journey. Your guidance and belief in them have been integral to their success. As we celebrate today, let us be reminders that the pursuit of excellence is an ongoing journey, one that will continue to open doors and shape bright futures. So congratulations to all of you, our shooting stars, on your remarkable achievements. You make us proud, and we can't wait to see all that you will accomplish next. So, students, we're about ready to get started. When we call your name, please come forward. We'll share your accomplishments and then present you with your award. And audience, family members, and friends with us, after I do my presentation of awards, we'll give a big round of applause for all of our students so we can kind of get through them, because we have a lot of students to recognize, which we're excited about. So, without further ado, I'd like to invite Jacob Hutton to come forward, please. And so while Jacob comes up, I will read his nomination. This year we started a new job at Pizza Hut, folding boxes. Jacob has been able to learn this job so fast and does an amazing job putting them together. He works hard and has really seemed to enjoy it. And he was nominated by his teacher, Mrs. Jagger. Congratulations. Next, we'd like to have Javier Delgado come forward. Javier is unafraid to raise his hand and volunteer an answer in the class of closed mouth with you juniors. He's proved adept at mastering the material and has demonstrated concern for his peers. When a classmate abruptly lost consciousness, he pointed out to his new teacher the emergency button to call immediately for help, and then went in search of the nurse himself. He is a pleasure to have in class, Mr. Watson. Congratulations. Next, we'd like to have Esmeralda Jimenez-Galisa come up. Esmeralda is a student that I can count on to always do the right thing. Not only does she do well academically in class, but I appreciate that she is also respectful and kind to me and her classmates. She is also always ready to help her classmates with their work and helps keep them on task. I really appreciate how Esmeralda is already working so hard at doing well in high school, and I believe she will be successful. Mrs. Thomas. Marcus Newland, please come forward. Marcus is a great help to have in the classroom. He is always willing to do whatever to help out with the adults. He even takes the initiative to ask if he can help other students. Marcus does his best in all his schoolwork, and when he doesn't know, he will ask for help. Every time we leave the school to go out and do community jobs, Marcus holds the door for everyone. He is a great young man, Mrs. Jagger. And he has another nomination from Mr. Maddock. And Mr. Maddox says, after Mr. DeBree started his new job with the Frankfort Police Department, Marcus wanted to show him his appreciation for working in our classroom. He drew Mr. DeBree a picture and took the initiative to get the picture across town to him during school. Without us knowing, he gave the picture to our SRO that day and asked if he could give it to Mr. DeBree. I even told him where he worked at, he said, after we figured out how the picture got to Mr. DeBree. So thank you, Marcus, and congratulations. and is always willing to help with anything that is needed. She works hard on her work and encourages others. Congratulations, Anya. Next, we'd like to have Juliana Silva come up. Juliana Rodos is a fabulous young lady. She comes to school ready to learn every day. Whenever you need help with something, she is willing to help. She works hard on her schoolwork and on any school job she is given. Juliana is such an amazing student. She enjoys coming to school to learn and keeps a positive attitude. Marlana Geisler? Marley is a blast to have in class. When she is absent, the class is a little more quiet. But when she's present, she always has some crazy stories to tell. Whenever I ask a question, she always has an answer. Marley always tries her best, and I appreciate that about her. Mr. Clayton. Emiliano Madeira Rivera, please come forward. I am always impressed with Emiliano's work ethic. Despite being surrounded by distractions, he manages to get his work done, and it is always high quality work. I am also impressed with his writing ability and how well he is able to express his thoughts on reading into words. Mr. Clayton, congratulations. Luna Ordaz, please come forward. Luna always brings a smile to my face whenever she goes through the lunch line. What a kind young lady, Mrs. Brown. That was Luna here today? Yep. We'll make sure we get that to her. Evans Lahora. Evans is a ray of sunshine, even on the rainiest days. He always has a smile on his face, and he is kind to everyone. He is a joy to have around, and his positive energy lights up those around him, ensuring that our school days always feel bright and happy. And we'd like to also wish Evans a belated happy birthday. So, congratulations, Evans. This is from Mrs. Haas. Enrique Valdez Alanis. Enrique, affectionately known as Big E, is a valued participant in my management fundamentals class. He consistently brings a positive attitude and actively engages in our discussions. Despite his quiet demeanor, he possesses significant potential for success that should not be underestimated. I'm excited to see how he continues to grow and contribute throughout the course. Yaslin Rivera. Yaslin is a hardworking, successful, and friendly student. Her grades are super. She asks great questions. She works hard to improve her English. She is brave, and I'm so glad that she's in my class. Mrs. Johnson. Landon Jagger. Landon has shown an innate ability to provide great support for our essential skills students so far this semester. His patience and clear expectations make their learning experience smooth and enjoyable. Mr. Maddock. Adolfo Valdez Mejia. I am pleased to extend my congratulations to Adolfo for his outstanding performance as a student at our school. His exceptional academic performance, coupled with his active participation in classroom discussions, sets him apart as a model learner. Furthermore, Adolfo's remarkable leadership skills during group projects underscore his ability to inspire and motivate his peers. With his dedication and talent, I am confident that he has a bright future ahead in whatever endeavors he chooses to pursue. Way to go, Adolfo. Mr. Bernards. Next, we have Dennis Barkley, who has a couple of awards. Dennis is extremely helpful when it comes to peer tutoring. He takes the initiative to help any student who doesn't already have help. Dennis seems to enjoy helping and works with every student. It also helps that he comes in with a positive attitude and is always smiling. This makes the students want to work with him. and that is from Mrs. Jagger. Your other nomination is from Ms. Brenton, and she says Dennis's thoughtfulness about both his class answers and his interaction with peers creates an amiable educational space. His engagement and perception demonstrate more than just comprehension, but also foresight and an understanding of the inner workings of not only our novel's characters, but also humankind. Mrs. Brenton, congratulations, Dennis. Misael Gabriel. Misael gives his classwork his best effort every day and doesn't give up. He has several hurdles and encounters regularly when approaching his education, yet has one of the higher grades out of my 3 biology sections. He comes in every day willing to participate and gives his best efforts on all assignments when many others would settle for just getting by. Congratulations, Misael. Ms. Hammond. Maylee Perez. Maylee is an exceptional student who embodies kindness and selflessness in everything she does. While Maylee is naturally shy, this does not stop her from stepping up to help those around her. She consistently goes out of her way to support her peers, often putting their needs ahead of her own without hesitation. Maylee's generosity and thoughtfulness are remarkable. She is the type of person who would give the last of whatever she has to ensure someone else's well-being. She never seeks recognition or praise for her actions and handles every situation with grace and compassion. Her quiet strength and willingness are attributes that I do not often see in the classroom. Mrs. McCormick, congratulations. Alfredo Soto Villa. Alfredo is such a great student. He is always engaged and giving a genuine effort. His participation in discussions and immersive critical thinking skills have made teaching this new course enjoyable. I am impressed with his depth of knowledge and writing skills. Good start to the year, Alfredo. Mrs. Rushton. River Bogard. River has grown significantly as an artist this fall. Her dedication to improving her art skills is impressive. She works hard both at school and at home to create interesting and detailed works of art. Mrs. Buckingham Irvin. Uriel Cobbs. Uriel and his team created an outstanding autonomous robot that scored very well in our autonomous challenge. He seeks extra resources to learn more about digital electronics, even though the class is not offered here. He wants to learn, and he puts effort and discipline into learning what he wants to do. Mr. Ray. Juan Garcia Venegas. This year, I have witnessed Juan do a complete 360 in English. He has shown initiative in his classwork, works hard to make sure he understands the text we read in class, and offers insightful responses in assignments. I genuinely enjoy reading while grading. It has been fun engaging with him during class and hearing his thoughts on specific topics or questions I have asked. Juan's improvement in English class makes me very proud of the steps he's taken in order to make this positive change in his academic career. Keep it up, Juan. That's from Mrs. Wall. Jackson Dessler is next up. Jackson has moved into our school and has had a huge impact. He is talented on the baritone and used his musical talent on the piano, I can't wait to replay, and to add music to our fall play. He does an outstanding job every day. Angel Damasco. Angel has excelled in the Principles of Welding class this year. He stays on task and gets his work done in a timely manner. He finished his OSHA 10 training schedule ahead of time. Congratulations, Angel. Allie Perkins is our next student. Allie has ventured out of her comfort zone and stepped in front of the camera to become a HGTV host. She also makes sure our homeroom is informed about school events. Allie, congratulations, Mrs. Schaefer. and focused on doing his work. He is doing a great job with the math part. He is catching on to the algebra concepts before many of his classmates. Keep up the great job, Kylan. Mrs. Bird. Jade Closer. Jade is engaged in class on a daily basis. She is a willing participant in class activities and is always willing to help when asked. Mr. Dudley. Next we have Morris Freeman. Morris has a couple of awards. Morris is so great to have in class. She is very kind and does a great job working with and supporting her friends and peers. She is an incredibly smart student, and she always has a positive attitude every morning. That's from Mr. Byers. And then we have another nomination from Mrs. McCormick. Maris consistently demonstrates academic excellence and a genuine commitment to helping her peers. She is always willing to lend a hand, whether it's assisting a classmate with a challenging concept or offering thoughtful insights during group discussions. One of Maris's remarkable qualities is her quiet but confident demeanor. She maintains a positive attitude that brightens the classroom, and her quiet determination speaks volumes about her work ethic and dedication. I particularly enjoy the discussions we have about literature. Maris is an avid reader, and we often share conversations about our favorite books and texts we are studying in her class. Her ability to engage with complex ideas and her passion for reading enriches the classroom experience for both her and her classmates. Mrs. McCormick, congratulations, Maris. Next we have Edgar Albanese. Edgar is one of my most eager to learn students. He turns every assignment in on time and shows that he knows the material. He is kind to myself and his peers, and he will do anything he is asked to do. I really appreciate having Edgar in my 7th hour. Ms. Morales. Braden Hockerly. Braden has always been a shining star with his cheerful attitude, but this year he has made significant academic improvements. He has become more active in class discussions and volunteers to answer regularly. His confidence and his understanding is reflected in his grades and completing his assignments. After finishing a recent task, he smiled and said, "This is easy." That's from Mrs. Burke.
All right, my first one is Kirsten Allenball. It says, Kirsten is well organized and always comes to class prepared. She completes her tasks and will ask for help when needed. Keep up the good work, Kirsten. And that's for Ms. McKenzie. Carter Bird. May not be here either. He leaves early, I know. Oh, there he is. It says, Carter chose to sit with us in the office during 7th period for the first half of the semester while he was waiting to give one of his peers a ride home from school. Carter willingly acted as a TA and took on responsibilities such as handing out passes and delivering packages, even though he didn't have to. Carter is a hardworking, kind, insightful, and respectful young man. We are so lucky that he chose to spend a part of his day with us up in the front office, and that was from Ms. Chakay. Ellen Vasquez Rivera. Every day, Ellen is working on furthering her own knowledge while continuously helping students in her group with understanding the material. Above that, she commits her time to helping translate instructions to other students to make sure they understand the task presented so they don't fall behind. And that's from Mr. Smart. Aurelia Morales Cisneros. Aurelia comes to class with determination to get her work done. She knows the appropriate time to talk to friends and the right time to pay attention. She is always excited when she completes a task, and she never does it half-hearted. You never have to worry if Aurelia is going to complete an assignment because she will always will with the highest of quality. Great job, Aurelia. Urelis Garcia Hernandez. Urelis always comes to class with a smile on her face and a positive attitude. She always gives 100% classwork and helps those around her. That's from Mr. Clayton. Bishop Munoz. Bishop has transitioned to FHS with success. He has become more responsible and dedicated to doing well academically. He strives to use specific and elaborate vocabulary in his conversations and to enunciate clearly. I am impressed with Bishop's ability to make deep inferences with our text and to express that knowledge in his writing. Keep striving for excellence, Bishop, from Mrs. Stillwell. Nadia Hernandez Garcia. Nadia is a phenomenal student. She consistently asks questions about how to do an assignment, practice a skill we learned, or what to do for an assessment. Along with this, she participates every day and helps out her classmates if they need help with anything. She is a great role model and always has a positive attitude. And Mr. Atkins. Aniensi Ortega. Aniensi is a brilliant student. She is quiet, but her work is outstanding. I hope she is my doctor someday. From Mrs. Johnson. Emily Smith. Emily makes a habit of completing and turning in all of her work. She asks questions of other students and of the teacher when she does not understand something. She has the highest grade in biology out of all of Mrs. Kelly's biology students. Congratulations, Mrs. Kelly. Corbin Lake. Corbin has done a great job of understanding the material in my probability and statistics lab. He has often found alternative ways to solve problems, and I appreciate his willingness to share his ideas with the class. Mr. Jack. Emily Gil-Quijosa. She's got 3 of them here, so I'll read all. First one says, Emily is a fabulous young lady. She not only works hard in the classroom, remaining engaged and focused each and every single day, but she is also a wonderful teammate to the girls on my volleyball team. She is respectful and patient, just as she is in the classroom. I am so honored to get to teach and coach you, Emily. That's from Mrs. Rushton. The next one says, Emily's willingness to learn is shown every day when she asks questions no one wants to ask out loud. Emily asks for help and always advocates for herself. She shows great leadership by just being a great advocate. Emily is a wonderful student to have in class. She is kind to all of her classmates, and as a teacher, she is just wonderful to have. That's from Mrs. Garcia. And the last one says, Emily is very hardworking and determined student. She never hesitates to ask questions when she needs additional help or participate in class. She is a delight to have and is always kind to her teachers and peers. That was from Mrs. Adams. Paulina Lopez Gonzalez. Paulina always helps out the Spanish class, especially with new students who don't know English. Paulina completed all assignments and she does outstanding work. She has reached out and joined various clubs this year. Great job, Paulina, from Ms. Roman. Azul Alanis Villa Gomez. Azul significantly supports one of her classmates by serving as a translator. Azul's help allows the student to participate in class discussions and be successful in class. Azul is making a difference in this student's life and in our class. From Ms. Buckingham Herman. Janet Caballero Velasco. Janet should be recognized for her hard work and dedication to her academics. Despite having a language barrier, Janet works hard to translate her assignments from English to Spanish, and then back to English, and then still manage to turn in work on time. In English class, she participates often in order to improve her pronunciation and speaking skills. Sometimes, that many kids avoid doing. or something that many kids avoid doing. Janet has been such a successful student here at FHS despite only receiving support from her family back home in Mexico. They are the reason for her drive and determination. Congratulations on your success, Janet. Ms. Garcia. Emily Reagan. Emily is such a delight to have in class. She has shown great interest in the text read in class, as well as pursuing her love of reading outside of school. It is so special when a student reads on their own and requests more titles to read in their free time. I would argue that Emily is one of the biggest bookworms I have ever had the pleasure of teaching. Aside from her fantastic reading habits, she is a very kind and insightful person that offers her best effort in all she does. Emily is very deserving of this recognition. From Mrs. Wall. Joey Patrick. Joey comes to class each and every day with a positive attitude. He never complains about what we're doing, and he always participates. I enjoy having him in class. Mrs. Taylor. Devin Jagger. Devin is an amazing mathematical thinker, and he connects concepts quickly and accurately. He verbalizes his thoughts about problem solving willingly, which enhances the learning of everyone in his AP Calculus class. He approaches each day with a determination to understand the material being presented and apply it successfully. Mr. Ray. Anthony Martinez Flores. Anthony had the most improvement in our cardio fitness class from our midterm mile test compared to our first one in early August. He did this by working hard daily, consistently pushing himself from one day and week to the next. His total mile time improvement was 1 minute and 27 seconds in the span of only 2 months. For Mr. Galati. Romilio Sanchez. Romilio has grown so much in this class and has really invested in his success in the course. He has stayed late to catch up on assignments, inquired about continuing education opportunities on base, and just demonstrates behavior that has incorporated previous feedback for his benefit. Mr. Decker. Cruz Jimenez. Cruz works really hard to make sure he doesn't fall behind in class. Even when he has missed a class, he has done a great job of reaching out to see what he needs to do for that day. Mr. Dudley. Sam McAtee. Sam is being recognized for his outstanding test scores in Marketing 252 Digital Marketing. It is evident that Sam has identified not only his learning style, but which study habits work best for him. During the past 3 years of Marketing 252, Sam's academic achievement outcomes have far exceeded his peers. Keep up the fantastic work, Sam. Mrs. Grant Bishop. Logan Barker. Logan's commitment to competency in math has been fantastic. His pursuit of growing as a person in and out of class has been fun to watch. I'm glad I've had the opportunity to be a part of it. Mr. Acreage. Next up is Jenny Alanis. Jenny has made incredible improvements in her academic success this year. She is excelling in biology, which was a struggle for her last year. She is always on top of her work and is showing real discipline when it comes to her academics. I'm so proud of her and all of the hard work she is putting in this year. Mrs. Ralston. Winter Norris. Anytime we have a project that involves diagrams or models, Winter goes above and beyond to submit work that is aesthetically pleasing. She puts her all into the work, no matter how small of a point value. Her work has led to several other classmates being able to understand the material better. She takes pride in her art, and it shows. Mrs. Dunn.
Alright, first up we have Viola Ozuna. Viola was nominated by Mrs. Thomas, and she writes, "I am so proud and amazed at how Viola has matured and grown over the last year. She has been working so hard and really trying to do better this year. She is not only working on her grades and her GPA, but also getting involved in the school and is excited to be an active part of the school community. I am most impressed with how much she has learned this year. She is always ready to help her classmates answer her question, and her responses are not only correct, but well thought out and how she's really learned. I'm so proud of her. Ms. Thomas." Next we have Tristan Moore. Tristan was nominated by Mrs. Jacquet, and she writes, "Tristan is always ready and willing to help. She comes to the front office with a smile on her face every day and offers to help with any task that may arise while she is a TA. We enjoy having Tristan and her positive attitude up front with us." Camilla Aquino. Camilla was nominated by Mr. Clayton, and he writes, "Cammy always brings an energetic energy to the classroom. She gets invested in learning and takes her time with classwork. She is also very kind to those around her. Cammy also seems like she genuinely enjoys being in class and learning new things." Next up, we have Zendi Cuenca. She was nominated by Mr. Nerney. Zendi works hard, is organized, and puts 100% effort into each assignment. Great job. Lucas Rushton. Lucas was nominated by Mr. Salee, and he writes, "Lucas has done an outstanding job in my Principles of Broadcasting class. He has also been a very reliable camera operator for our live sports broadcasts." Miguel Garza. Miguel was nominated by Mrs. Donovan, and she writes, "Miguel inspires, encourages, and helps build self-esteem in others and is always polite and kind. Miguel's hard work ethic has allowed him the ability to be able to graduate an entire year early. Miguel Garza is a spectacular young man. I can only hope my children turn out as authentic as him." Adamaris Saavedra Serrano. Adamaris was nominated by Mr. Jewell, and he writes, "Adamaris has grown and progressed so much through the first 9 weeks. When we started back in August, I thought she would be one of the students that never peeps a word the entire semester. But she has broken out of her shell and has done incredibly well in my class. I appreciate her attention to detail and also her willingness to go the extra mile on projects and assignments. Thank you so much, and I hope you continue to grow the entirety of your high school career." Uben Gallegos Garcia. Uben was nominated by Ms. Kramer, and she writes, "Uben is an amazing student. He is always participating in both chemistry and zoology. When he is given any type of assignment, he puts his all into it. He is also fantastic at advocating for himself, making sure to communicate with his teachers any concerns he may have. Finally, I want to say that he's one of the most polite, kind, and patient students I've ever had. I enjoy having Uben in both classes." Geneva Hackey. Geneva was nominated by Mrs. Brandstetter, and she writes, "Geneva always puts forth her best effort. She is willing to help with projects and is the first to volunteer to work on education projects for teachers. She takes her time and cares about the presentation of her work. She is a joy to have in class. Carter Downham. Carter was nominated by Mrs. Funston, and she writes, Carter is a hardworking individual who strives for success, consistently demonstrating resilience and a positive attitude as an overcomer. Abigail Mitchum. Abigail was nominated by Mr. Jagger, and he writes, Abigail has been a great student to have in class so far this semester. She has performed well on the classroom material, and she changed seats earlier this semester in order to help other students without complaint. I also appreciate that Abigail always makes a point to briefly talk to me in the hallway as she leaves school each day. Emma Burge. Emma has 2 awards today. The first from Mrs. Donovan, who writes, Emma has been branching out of her comfort zone to try new things and experiences. She always wears a smile on her face and brings a positive and open attitude. Her second award is from Mrs. Jagger, who writes, Emma started as a peer tutor a little later in the semester, but was super excited about peer tutoring. She came in and started interacting with the students right away. She works with each student on different tasks each day. You can tell that she enjoys being around them and has a smile all the time. Emma does a great job working with students, and they love to play games with her. She has been a great addition to my classroom. Tessa Tiedemann. Tessa was nominated by Ms. Hammond, who writes, Tessa is a kind, hard-working, and mindful student. After a series of absences, rather than stay behind in her classes, she worked hard to make up for missing assignments and maintain high grades. Tessa is kind, but also makes the tough decision to put her learning above socializing. Cameron Cook. Cameron has 2 awards today. Cameron's first award comes from Mr. Crawford, who states, Cameron is always excited and energetic about coming to PE. He makes second hour a class I look forward to every day. He is a positive and excellent role model for the other students in my class and has been an absolute joy to teach. Congratulations, Cameron, on being a shooting star for FHS. Cameron's second award comes from Ms. Valero, who writes, Cameron is always on time and prepared for class. He understands the high volume of work that must be completed in a foreign language class while maintaining an appropriate amount of class clown shenanigans. Cameron is respectful and always helps his friends when they need to phone a friend during classwork. Tavio Marie. Tavio was nominated by Mrs. McCormick, who writes, Tavio has worked diligently on improving himself and his efforts have not gone unnoticed. I'm incredibly proud of the progress he has made both academically and personally. What truly sets Tavio apart is his genuine kindness and willingness to support others. He is always ready to help his classmates, offering encouragement and positive words to those who need it. His upbeat and caring nature creates a positive atmosphere in the classroom, and his heart for others is inspiring. Tavio's commitment to bettering himself and uplifting those around him is a testament to his character. I'm excited to see how he continues to grow and succeed in the future. Isai Jimenez Zaragoza. Isai was nominated by Mrs. Buckingham Erman, who writes, Isai is in 2 of my classes. He has a lot of talent, specific goals, and is a hard-working student. However, today I am naming him for a shooting star for his excellent example of character. Isai is always the first or second to arrive to both of my classes, and he is always making a point to say hello. He has a professional and personal demeanor of serving well as he pursues his goals. Angel Sanchez Esquivel. Angel was nominated by Ms. Garcia, and she writes, Angel has worked very hard every year to get good grades and to learn English. Learning a new language and trying to get good grades is something that most students at FHS don't have to do. Angel has overcome lots of challenges as a student here and continues to excel. What stands out about Angel is his creativity and his willingness to help others. Angel has done a wonderful job of helping his peers feel more comfortable and like they belong here at FHS. Angel has helped his homeroom by participating in contests that help him and our homeroom feel like it can call FHS their school too. Congratulations, Angel Sanchez Esquivel, for showing us what a true hot dog is. Brennan Glass. Brennan was nominated by Mrs. Nowdy, and she writes, Brennan came to Frankfurt this year, her senior year, and has already embraced all that it means to be a hot dog. Brenna is a quiet force. When you first meet her, you might think that she is timid and shy, but after a few minutes, her bright, friendly personality comes shining through. She is not afraid to try new things, even climbing mountains that she faces, figuratively and literally. Us hot dogs are truly blessed to be able to call Brenna one of our own. Chloe Castaneda. Chloe was nominated by Ms. Taylor, who writes, Chloe comes to class every day dressed, willing to participate, and has a positive attitude. She is a leader in her class and a great role model. I enjoy seeing her each day. Elena Dudley. Elena was nominated by Mr. Ray, who writes, Elena is a model of consistency and production in her AP Calculus class. She works well independently, collaborates with others when needed, and is dedicated to mastering whatever content is being learned. I admire her willingness to push herself and determination to succeed. Isaac Adams. Isaac was nominated by Mrs. Schaefer, who writes, Isaac has taken on more leadership roles this year, both in the classroom and on the basketball court. He is working diligently to achieve his graduation goals while being involved with school activities and events. Kate Gabe. Kate was nominated by Mrs. Schaefer, who writes, Kate is working hard on her graduation goals this year. She often shares interesting items that she's learned in her Ivy Tech class with our homeroom. Landon Ramirez Crawford. Landon was nominated by Mr. Dudley, who writes, Landon has not only been a strong student in AP statistics, but he's been a really good leader. Outside of class, he has attended after-school health sessions during which he has helped several other students with the understanding of class material. Giovanni Sanchez. Giovanni was nominated by Mrs. Davis, who states, Giovanni, your hard work and determination have truly paid off this year. You've shown incredible growth, and I'm proud of the progress you've made. Keep up the hard work. You have so much potential ahead. Lily Rockhold. Lily was nominated by Mrs. Caesar, who writes, Lily has gone above and beyond in my photography class. Her creative eye, work ethic, and helpful nature are all wonderful characteristics to possess. She is a bright light in my day, as she is so quick to help her classmates and I at any moment. I am thankful for the example she sets for others. She is one of the most thoughtful individuals I've had in my classroom. She is a true and revered blessing. Thank you for being you, Lily.
That was quite an impressive list of all of the amazing things our students have done. So we are really proud of them. Let's give them all another round of applause. Let's go, students. And parents, family members, and friends, thank you so much for the support of these students and for instilling the amazing values and qualities that they possess. We truly appreciate your work as well. I'd also be remiss if I didn't thank the people who helped organize this today. So I would like to have a big round of applause for Mrs. Alex Ducat. And also Amanda Pratt and our lovely ladies in the cafeteria for getting us all prepared as well. And so students, just know that your parents and family members are so proud of you, so please make sure you put that smile on when they ask for a picture with you with your award. Just honor them because they are really proud. Not all students are as amazing as you are. We'd love for them to be, but you have gone above and beyond, and we thank you for it. So great job. Parents, you are able to take your student with you if you would like to enjoy the afternoon. So you are dismissed. Enjoy the afternoon.